Okay, I'm back. This is Gooch, Yamaguchi. This is part 2 of the series on impact. And I'm just trying to work on some real simple ideas to help you understand how impact should feel. And remember in the last video, I talked about the shaft leaning forward and the function of the left arm and the flat left wrist. Now I want to talk about the function of the right arm and what's called the magic of the right forearm. Now, just to put it real simple, I'm going to drop the club and just give you a simple idea. What helps keep the left arm straight in the golf swing is the right arm supporting it. What also helps you get down to impact and uncock your wrists and actually turn the club is the right forearm straightening out. And that's what helps you keep the left forearm straight, and that's also something called extensor action. But that's getting a little technical. So all I want you to do is just take your left forearm, hold it up with your right hand, and just boom, straight down, and that's how your golf swing is going to feel. So to give you a simple illustration about this is something I found from David Ledbetter, and he calls it the pizza drill. So to get an idea of pizza, I don't have a pizza here, but I got a magazine. So all I'm going to do is hold it up like I'm holding a tray of food in my hand, and I'm just going to throw it right at the ground. Hey, we got all kinds of stuff here. Alright, this is a box, and it's broken down. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to throw it at the ground. Okay, this is something that I'm going to use in the next example of this, but this is my live board, and I'm going to throw it at the ground. Now remember, I talked about the aiming point is in front of the ball. So I'm going to get my impact bag down. Ah, what the heck, I'm going to throw that at the ground. Okay, so enough playing around here, but remember, I have the little X here. And so here's the big ball, and my aiming point is going to be actually in front of where the ball is. So if the ball's where my shoe is, the aiming point is going to be about 4 inches in front of it. So I'm going to feel like I'm throwing it right down at the ground, like I've got a pizza in my hand. Now if you notice, when I get my hand right underneath the golf club, it sits in a position where it's supported. So all we're going to do is once again get my impact bag, and if you don't have one of these at home, just go to any department store and find a nylon laundry bag, fill it with a few towels, and that'll work the same function. But the idea is now I'm going to work on the right hand. Remember we did the karate chop idea with the left hand. I'm just going to hold it up. I'm going to throw the pizza box right at my aiming point, or the X on my impact bag, and my hands are going to be in front of the ball. Now that's a very simple way to think about impact. And I'll show you something else I use. This last thing I threw at the ground it's called a lie board. It's something we use in club fitting. Very simple idea, but you can hear that little plastic sound, and it's something I help people with to give them an idea how it should feel at impact. Because with this board, they don't have to think about karate chop or throwing a pizza at the ground, but all it is, the club goes up, comes down, pops back in the air, and that's how we get to impact. Now there's one danger we're going to run into is you start people that have been coming through, keeping the club face open and trying to lift the ball up in the air, all of a sudden they're going to be hitting down on the ball. It's going to spin, but it's also going to impart some right to left spin on it, and they're going to start pulling the ball. Well, in the next video, part 3 of the impact area is what I'm going to teach you the idea of club path. But right now, let's just think about, this is how the right hand functions. You just get it up in the air, and you're going to throw that pizza right at the ground, but that's not a pizza, but you guys get the idea. Thank you very much, and I'm Gooch, Yamaguchi from Lake Michigan Hills.